inviting our brothers and sisters to join with us this evening. Thank you so much. And yes, please don't forget to drop your attendance on our chat box, just like what I've said last Monday. Please rename your Zoom name here by putting the first two letters of your nation or your country so that we can recognize you, and also put the name or put your nation first before dropping your name so that we can count how many are attending from the Philippines, from Cambodia, from Thailand, and from the other countries. Thank you so much. Good evening, Reverend Jaime. Welcome to our Monday CheonBo Club.
Good evening, everyone.
Is our presenter for this evening already here? Or not yet? They are not here yet. By the way, brothers and sisters, our Zoom meeting for this evening is also live in Facebook and streamed in YouTube, so you can share it to your tribe, to our brothers and sisters. Those who cannot join in Zoom meeting, they can watch through Facebook and YouTube, so that we can gather to a wider audience po. Good evening, Reverend Hajime and Tita Teresa Kitel. Good evening. Welcome to our Monday CheonBo Club.
Good evening, Reverend Hajimi. Can I ask something? Is Reverend Hotien is joining with us? Hello.
Good evening, Reverend Hajim. I think you already put on the interpretation. So please go first on the main room so that we can hear you speaking.
Do you have the video of Hotien's presentation? Please unmute.
Maybe we can.
Can we try from you, if it is possible? We just try.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe Julina, you can ask Reverend Jimmy to share. At least to try.
Yes, Reverend Hajime, can you please try to share the video if it's clear? Because on our side, it's not clear.
I see.
It's blurred.
Hold on. Where is that?
Is the Thai translation already working? Yes.
William, please say it again.
Already working.
Like this. Okay.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
It's small. Can you please make it wide? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's better.
Okay. So maybe I will do that.
So
yeah.
later,
Much better if you have to be the one to share it.
Oh, I see. They are
Yeah.
gathering like this.
Because transferring it, it will reduce the quality. So better from the original.
Actually, also mine is the original, but yeah, I will show from mine.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay.
Can we try it again if we can hear the sound? Can you try to play it?
Dear family, brothers and sisters. 안녕하세요.
Okay.
Yes, the sound is okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. To take out.
But
Yeah,
while playing the video later, you will translate it into your language.
I will translate mine.
Are you going to translate it? Because
no, it's okay. Only I think for the Cambodian language. Yeah, opening prayer will pray by Cambodian language, and I will translate into English.
Into English.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
Because the presentator will talk in English, so I think basically okay. And then I saw the members are gathering in one place.
Yeah.
Cambodia.
So, let me clear it, Reverend Hajime. So, during the prayer, you will be put as an interpreter from Khmer language to English language, not English to Khmer. So, yeah. And then the video is already in English language. No need to translate it. Only the Thai language will translate it. Yes. So welcome to all of our leaders, blessed families, CheonBo Victor's brothers and sisters. Once again, please don't forget to drop your attendance on our chat box. Good evening, Mr. David Maclachlan. Reverend Prakash, good evening.
No posibilidades. Hello? Hello, Mike. Yes. Hello? No. Mike. Yes. Okay. Hello, Mike. Yes. Hello, Mike. Yes. Check. Check.
good evening to our heavenly parents and true parents, to our regional president of FFWPU Asia Pacific, Reverend Masaichi Hori, good evening. To our 21 Chair of Asia Pacific, Dr. Robert S. Kittel and Mrs. Teresia Kittel. To our Asia Pacific General Affairs and PR Department Director, Dr. Julius Malikdem. To our IAYSP Asia Pacific President, Reverend Ronnie Sudusta, good evening. To the Director of Church Growth Department of Asia Pacific and Philippines, Reverend Jaime O. Vergara and Mrs. Shirley Vergara. To our President of FWPU Philippines, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. To all of our leaders from other countries that are present now, we have Reverend Hajime Saito, Reverend Santosh, Reverend Prakash, and Reverend Kamal, Mr. David McLachlan. And I'm sorry if I cannot mention you one by one, but we are very grateful and thankful for your presence this evening. And of course, to all of our CheonBo victors, to all of our blessed families, brothers and sisters, good evening and welcome to our 87th Asia Pacific CheonBo Monday Club. So our meeting for this evening is also live on Facebook and also in YouTube. So your attendance in this Monday's evening is very important because our CheonBo couple that will share their testimonies and best practices tonight came from Cambodia. So from the past months and weeks, we are inspired by the CheonBo victors from the Philippines and Thailand. And now we are all excited to hear and learn it from the tribe's best practices of Cambodia. So let us continue to invite our members, all of our brothers and sisters to join with us. And just like what I've said a while ago, please don't forget to drop your attendance on our chat box for you to be recognized. And yes, may I request that you please put the name of your country where you came from before your name in dropping your attendance so that we can recognize you on what nation are you from. So, and also for us to know the number of attendees in each nation. For just like what I've said last Monday, since our goal is to have that kind of substantial church growth, we need also to check if there's an increase in our attendance every Monday. Also, our brothers and sisters joining with us in YouTube and FB Live, you can comment your name for the attendance, and you can also share your reflection on our comment section since not all of us can share our reflection here in our Zoom meeting. Also, thank you so much for our translators for this evening. And now I believe that everyone's ready. Let us all get our hearts prepared to preside our meeting. Let us welcome the Director of the Church Growth Department of Asia Pacific, Reverend Jaime O. Vergara. Let us give him with a deep round.
Thank you so much, Ms. Janina, for the kind introduction. And to start our 87th special CheonBo Families meeting tonight, first let us offer our deep respect and our love to our Heavenly Parent and our true parents by offering our vow. 춘지인 참부모님께 경배. Claro. Now I would like to invite the couple of Mr. and Ruin and Mrs. Paul Sotari from Cambodia to lead us in the opening prayer.
Please, my private me. សូមគោរពកំពុងđạiឋានសួគ៌ពុកđạiខិតទីគោរពថ្ងៃនេះបាទគ្រួសារCheonBoយើងបានជួបដើម្បីទទួល
Together with the CheonBo family in order to learn each other for the best practice and to encourage each other. And also together with all the CheonBo family from the worldwide. And then through this, like we can learn together and love together and then encourage together. And then we can learn and then to develop as a CheonBo family. And then please let us to fulfill the mission of the CheonBo family. And then through to give and take with the information that we can grow and then we can develop each other and encourage each other to fulfill our true mission of the CheonBo family.
ធ្វើបទបង្ហាញនឹងតាមអាបនៅបទផ្សេងតាមរយៈការដឹកនាំ
And then through that, please let us to know what is the thing that we need to fulfill, and then through to learning for each other, and then we can fulfill the goal that what we need to aiming for. And then through the grace of the heavenly parent and true parents, that we can really achieve the goal of the peace, and then to vision of the true parents, and then to be the resemble of the true family. And then we are the one that through this give and take that we can reach as a one global family. So heavenly parents and true parents, this is really grateful that we have this gathering. And then through that we can reach for the standard of the heaven, and then what we would like to reach for our goal. And then for all our blessed family and then CheonBo family, that please let us to work harder in order to reach, and then to receive the blessing, and then expand for all the blessing to everybody. So all this report I pray as the name of myself, Aju.
Aju. Thank you so much to our Mr. and Ruan for the opening prayer to open our 87 special CheonBo Families meeting. Now, first, let us offer our greetings to our Heavenly Parent and our true parents, and to our CheonD1 Chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Robert S. Quito, Tita Tercia Quito. Good evening. To our Regional President, President Masay Chihuri, and to all our great leaders from Asia Pacific, Reverend Dr. Julius Malikdem, Reverend Paulo Santosh, Reverend Hajimi, Reverend Prakash, Tita Ursola, and to all our CheonBo families, CheonBo challengers, blessed families from Asia Pacific, and also from other nations attending and joining with us in this CheonBo meeting. Good evening. Can we greet each other by showing a sign from your screen that we are all showing your heart or love as a sign of we are all together in this meeting. So once again, thank you for joining with us in this very important meeting every Monday. And we are very happy that in this tonight, we are going to receive a special best practices coming from Cambodia. And we're going to understand how they've been making a breakthrough, the best practices in fulfilling the mission in Heavenly Tribal Messiah, and also on how they have succeeded in their CheonBo families. And so before we are going to listen to that, then first let us welcome our Reverend Dr. Julius Malikdem to give us the welcoming remarks. Let's welcome our Reverend Dr. Julius Malikdem.
Thank you very much to Dr. Jimmy Vergara, and greetings to Dr. and Mrs. Kittle, and to all our great leaders of Asia Pacific who are here, all our CheonBos, CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, all our blessed families. So thank you and welcome to our Monday CheonBo Club. And actually, this morning and afternoon, we had meeting with President Jorge by Zoom. So somehow he has recovered already from his sickness, and actually he's preparing to go to Thailand tomorrow. So he will be traveling to Thailand tomorrow. And yeah, many things are going on, especially this time, as I emphasized in our last Monday meeting, that We are really in a difficult crisis right now as a movement. However, this is also very important for us to see this in a heavenly perspective on how we are starting something wonderful and great because of this indemnity. So that's why we can see behind this crisis, we need to see great opportunity coming. In fact, when we look at the mission as CheonBo, and when we listen to the stories of all our great CheonBo victors, most of their stories have one common line of story, and that is, it was difficult when they started. Nobody was saying like when they started, everything was fine and everything was easy. No, in fact, everybody were telling it was so difficult when they made the pledge and determination to become CheonBo. However, we can see that behind all of these difficulties and challenges of all our CheonBos is also the victory that came later after all their investments, after all their sacrifices and putting everything on the line, and then finally we can accomplish our mission as CheonBo. So that's why all of these great stories, just like in the Bible, the Acts of the Apostles, when Jesus Christ has, when he was crucified and then he ascended into heaven, the works of the apostles, the followers, the disciples of Jesus was clearly recorded in the Acts of the Apostles. And in fact, these stories of victories and testimonies of our CheonBo is also like the Acts of the Apostles in this modern time, attending our Heavenly Parent and attending our true parents. So that's why, all of these treasures, like stories, are like treasures from heaven that we are gathering together, that we are sharing together, that we are imparting to each other so that we can encourage each other. So that's why every Monday, when we have the opportunity to listen to the great testimony and breakthrough of our dear CheonBo victors, then it gives us hope that even though it's not easy, this mission is not easy, it can be done. So that's why all our blessed families can also be encouraged that they themselves also, they can also do. So please continue to expand the realm of CheonBo. This is the wish of our true mother, that the CheonBo realm will not only remain in us, that our responsibility is how we can expand the realm of CheonBo. And so this is the mission of this CheonBo club every Monday, so that we can encourage more brothers and sisters, so that we can encourage more blessed families who are having difficulties in starting and completing their mission as CheonBo, so that they can be encouraged, they can be supported, they can have the support system that they need, so that eventually all our blessed families in Asia Pacific, in Heavenly Asia Pacific, can be inducted as victorious CheonBo. Aju? So that's our goal. So let's continue on inviting them, encouraging them, supporting them, so that as true mother wish that she said, nobody will be left behind. So let's do that, and let's encourage more, especially those who are not yet CheonBo. So let them come and let them become part of this CheonBo Monday gathering, CheonBo Monday Club. And I'm sure when we can see all our blessed families eventually become CheonBos, then this is also the wish of our beloved true mother. As I close, I would like to thank everyone for your support for the success of the second PCLC anniversary. It was a great success, and it's just the beginning of our third year for PCLC. We could see many from different countries supported and gathered their clergies. And it's really great to see when we can have many from different nations gathering and then celebrating together the second PCLC anniversary. And President Hori was also very happy, and his wish is that more and more our local leaders, our blessed families, can take ownership of the providence of PCLC. So that was his wish, especially for this third year of PCLC. So yeah, once again, let's have a great Monday CheonBo Club meeting today. I'm excited to hear the testimony of our brother Puthen from Cambodia. Yeah, long time no see, and yeah, we will be excited to listen to your testimony. Thank you very much. 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to our Reverend Dr. Judas Malikdem for that welcoming remarks as we begin our 87th special CheonBo family meeting. And now let's move on to the opening message as well of our Chun-I-1 Chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Roberta Esquito. So let us put our hands together to welcome them.
Thank you, Dr. Julius, for your introductory remarks. I'll pick up a little bit from where you left off because it's such an important program, the second anniversary of the Pacific Christian Leadership Conference. It was a great success because we could see our expansion, the expansion of this foundation growing. For example, this time, there were 64 new clergy who had attended, completely new clergy coming to attend the PCLC program for the first time. We had 49 other clergy that were there, but altogether, because we had Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube, we had 1,104 attending from throughout the Asia Pacific region, 40 nations of the Asia Pacific region. I'm very excited about Cambodia because it was a transition from a communist-dominated country to now a free market. And when I go there, the one thing that strikes me the most is the freedom of religion that is in that country. And I think it's a very healthy and it's a very good thing. Also, in the second anniversary of the PCLC program, they had youth programs, youth service projects. And each of the major nations were asked to do some kind of project that would be connected with it either before or very soon afterwards. And here in the Philippines, they had worked with a Catholic church, and building relationships in this way is so important because the dominant religion here is the Catholic religion. One thing that President Hori mentioned as he emphasizes the Christianity, the Pacific Christian Leadership Conference, he said the purpose is not to compete. Christianity is not competing with other religions. It's not trying to go out and conquer other religions. That's really a Cain-type attitude. It's there in some cases, but that's really not the heavenly motivation, the heavenly providence. It's not to convert, but it's really to share with other religions the model of really God's providence, the model of God's love in this way, and to learn from them, the model of God's love in that particular religious tradition as well. So I think this attitude is really important because there are some elements of conversion and conquering and things like that. But that will not work. That's because then you get the Cain-Abel struggle that is there. At the end of the PCLC second anniversary, Dr. Julius made a very wonderful summary. I'll share a couple of the points. He made 6 points in terms of our vision moving forward. And that is, number one, that this foundation should help address the crisis of religious freedom. Particularly, of course, we know what is going on in Japan. Number two, we need to build a network of clergy and like-minded clergy. When we were in Indonesia a couple of weeks ago, then we could meet both the Grand Imam and other people there. and they have studied extensively Christianity, taken theological doctoral degrees in those areas. So we need to expand that foundation. The expansion of national and local chapters. Also, we need to conduct more youth action service, nation building programs, strengthen the role of our senior advisors, and probably the most important one is to develop a counter proposal to address this cultural war, this onslaught of secularism, and kind of a new wave of cultural communism. If you look at what is happening today, at the time of Karl Marx, he wanted to unite, the workers of the world unite was his slogan. But underneath that slogan, he was hoping to catalyze on the resentment of workers, that they might have resentment against, the employees or the capitalists. But this day and age, it's kind of like, resentful people of the world unite. It's not just workers, but it's kind of anybody with resentment. Let's unite. And we see that happening in terms of, if you are resentful against, your family, well, you unite. You're resentful against your religion, well, let's unite. Resentful against your race, let's unite. Resentful against, your own gender, well, let's unite. So it's really a question of how do we solve resentment? And that was at the root of the archangel's antagonism against, Adam and Eve, that there was this resentment or feeling of lack of love. And so when President Hori talked about that and we explained, how do you solve resentment? The answer was very clear. We need a model of true parents. Religious leaders throughout the world have given us models of individuals overcoming resentment more on a brotherly basis. But we need a model of, overcoming the resentment and, the challenges of husband and wife relationship, the challenges of parent-child relationship. And these are the models that our true parents present to us. So I look forward to the testimony tonight, the opportunity to listen from Cambodia. And thank you again for this time together. I'll let my wife say a few words.
Thank you. Organizing this meeting every week and bringing new exciting speakers to the meeting. Yes, we want to praise President Hori and all leaders, all CheonBo couples, all CheonBo challengers, all brothers and sisters, and also the technical team. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to the presentation.
Thank you very much to the couple of our 21 chairman of Asia Pacific, Dr. and Mrs. Robert and Tita Teresha Quito, for that opening message. And we are always grateful and thankful always for your being with us in our meeting every Monday. Now, let's move on to the highlight of our meeting tonight, and that is for the best practices of one of our blessed families in Cambodia. And so, blessed families, elders, leaders, and brothers and sisters, let us put our hands together to welcome our Reverend Hot Hand and Mrs. Yenna to give their best practices from Cambodia. Let's welcome them with our virtual clap.
Yeah, good evening, our leaders. Yeah, we are so grateful to be here. Yeah, and thank you for giving us the chance for presentation of our what we have done in Battambang. Yeah, thank you, and I and my wife very happy and very grateful to offer and work for our beloved two parents. So please watch our video presentation. Thank you very much. Good evening, President Hori, all great leaders in Asia Pacific, CheonBo family, Black family, brothers and sisters. 안녕하세요. Today I have a great honor to be here to share what we have done in Battambang, Cambodia. So our title today is Becoming CheonBo Family, Creating Substantial Journey Group. First of all, I would like to read the True Mother's message when she came to Phnom Penh on 2019. This is the message from the victory celebration at Corporate City. The Asia Pacific Union Phnom Penh Declaration has been made. Then this shouldn't simply end as a declaration. I hope you will do your best to ensure that this initiative grows roots in Cambodia, bring together the surrounding countries, and put down roots in those nations too. Do your best that these initiatives can become an influential force that substantially have the unification of Korean Peninsula, the provincial homeland. Through this summit, heaven was once more able to embrace this nation, which from heaven's viewpoint has suffered the most pain. Please do your utmost by fulfilling your responsibility so that this heavenly Cambodia can become established as Journey Group Cambodia. So when I see this message, I feel big responsibilities as she brought the huge blessing to Cambodia. Even Cambodia should take the rule to lead the Asia Pacific Union. At the same time, in this paragraph, as also mentioned about the heavily unified Korea, this is really true to see provincially. Without settle down heavily unified Korea, there is no heavily unified world. And as my determination, without settle down Journey Group Cambodia, there is no heavily unified Korea. Without building the model to my place Battambang, there is no Journey Group Cambodia. So my determination is to make Battambang like True Mother's hometown. Have you? When I go back to my hometown, I know many people there, and many people also know me. In order to make Battambang like True Mother's hometown, it is necessary to make every single people in Battambang know True Mother. In order to make Battambang like this, I made the 5 major strategies as follows. So as I mentioned for the last slide with True Mother's words, I would like to mention about the 5 major strategies to realize Battambang like True Mother's hometown. First of all, I would like to mention the reason why I wrote the title of this slide, not as national restoration, but restoration of kingship, like Hachavi Moksanim sometimes mentioned about this cost of restoration. Of course, we knew through divine principle, cost of restoration is through foundation of faith, foundation of substance, and foundation for Messiah. And this is the truth. We need to separate from Satan through laying on foundation of faith and remove our fallen nature through foundation of substance to lay on the foundation of Messiah. This process is important, especially we are aiming to tribal Messiah. We need to lay off the foundation for Messiah. But this divine principle content are not really including the family foundation. So to work as the family, we need to follow another formula as restoration of 3 rights. First, restoration of elder sonship. Second, restoration of parentalship. And second, restoration of kingship. Yes. So the number one, to find the John the Baptist figures. So I will not talk a lot about this because this is the thing that we have done a lot. As the first step for pioneering work, it's absolutely necessary to have the John the Baptist figure. It is necessary to find the John the Baptist figures because we need to restore the eldersonship. I did understand this because I was a teacher before, and I can do this tribal messiah's mission in Battambang because I have many connection through my teacher's career. Teacher's portion is the portion of restore elder sonship position. That's why it was little easier for me to work. And it is very important to stand as position of restoring elder sonship. But only to be the good relationship with John the Baptist figure is not the position yet to restore the elder sonship. It is necessary for John the Baptist figure to work. John the Baptist failed to become Jesus' disciple, but in this Chuniguk era, we really need to work to make John the Baptist as true parents' disciple. And in order for that, we need to stand elder brother or sister position in front of these VIPs. And finally, we need to stand as the parents' tall position. So this is Tumaro's speech on 2017 IAPP Assembly. She told very clear the rule of John the Baptist figure to be the tribal messiahs. So I read, therefore, together with the true parents, UPF and IAPP will become the able UN in name and in reality. That means that all the problems of the world will heal in reality through true parents. This movement of creating the kingdom of heaven on earth through educating and healing with a parental heart is Chunigu. I would like to say today to the members of IAPP from many nations from the world, please become tribal messiahs of your respective nations. So True Mothers want those VIPs such as members of parliaments, senators, or governors to be the educator. According to my experience, these people will not take action, just listening from True Mothers like this. We need to push them and we need to take action to make those VIPs to be our educators. It is really true, especially my country, Cambodia. Once those person give the order, people will follow. As True Mothers mentioned in here, we need to make these VIPs not only as person, but also the leaders who can heal people with parental heart, who can make our VIPs to be like that. So only we can do. Aju? So number 2, to educate John the Baptist figures and to make them as the disciple of true parents. Whenever I go for the mission field, I feel as our ALC foundation is quite big. It was grateful to give this opportunity to educate our VIPs with that way. According to my experience, when we go for the mission field, we need to explain to the village people until they understand. Sometimes we need to repeat 10 times with them. Only give 1 or 2 lectures are not enough. So we need to simplify that and need to tell them again and again. So we can do like this to village chief or till commune leaders, but we cannot do like this to governor. As two mothers want VIP to be the educators, it is very important for this VIP to understand rightly in this point. So I really grateful to Professor Gill to teach us about home group and coaching. In some points, it works to us because Dr. Yong have never agreed to send our VIPs alone to join ALC, Asia Leadership Conference. He always wanted us to send us Trinity. In that time, we were very hard to follow that direction. But to see now, because of that crazy direction, we could follow for our Professor Gill home group teaching that when that top VIP are busy or lazy to work with us, we can work through their planning secretary or admin secretary. So we can do this because they have the system like this way in the government office. We would do this because they already understood through joining ALC, and we could expand this pattern. Even some of them didn't join for ALC. We applied this teaching to our VIPs earlier than members witnessing. And another useful tool for us was coaching. Yes, sometimes we cannot convince by ourselves to those VIPs, but we can throw the stone to them to realize by themselves. We are grateful this coaching because this coaching process told us the right order to educate them. Not only educate them, but also this is the process to proceed our work, to let them to see well for two parents' vision, and let them to take action according to their strategies based on two parents' vision, and to fulfill their goal to make the people happy. Yes. So to restore the original rule of John the Baptist Vickers, activate the AJ team. The reason why those our members break and force, of course, because of lack of education, but President Hori gave us very clear guidance, not only lack of witnessing system, but also lack of pastoring system. So in this moment, we focus to guide pastoring cell for each team. Then they can guide for their witnessing cells team. This pastoring cells or witnessing cell we name as Chong team. So even those VIPs educated in ALC change to the other mission, we could work with the new leaders because we already lay on the foundation based on home group, and now we develop this work as Chong team. You can see some lady Cho Hon San photo with our team. This gentleman with a red shirt, he came to this Banon district as new leaders. Even he is not Banon Battambong man, he came from Phnom Penh. He had never met him. We never met him before, but our team educated him very well before we met him. So this is new district leaders inspire what our team educate him. He made some like Cho Hun San photo with Son Hat Peace Prize photo big and put it into his office. Even he made this medal photo bigger. Through this, you can see, but in this medal, what it shows is two parents' face. He called two parents as Father and Mother Moon. And he's really proud of he is very proud of him that he can work together with the representative of our two parents. So number 3, to let them to make the 12 children. To stay as true parents disciple is not enough, but as to be the truly good citizen, the qualification is not to be the children of true parents. What is the short test cut to become the true parents' children? The short test cut is to let them to practice. Honestly, for me, when I learned first time for divine principle, I did not understand well, and second time still not clear to understand, and also third time still I was sleepy to listen divine principle. But finally, when I became to clear to understand divine principle, when I started to give lectures about divine principle, and I became clear about the content of divine principle. So it's really important for our people to let them to teach divine principle. So why we require our people to give the lectures by themselves for their CheonBo team members. For the last slide, I mentioned the President Hori's guidance about pastoring cells and witnessing cells. Yes, honestly speaking, still for us, we didn't settle down yet for witnessing cells, but to settle down pastoring cell is more important. I feel not only to let them to become the spiritual parents for their neighbor, but also to let them to become the spiritual parent for their ancestors. And number 4, the strategy to achieve unity between spirit and truth through resonance. So as I mentioned as last slide for ancestor liberation, it is not easy for us to proceed ancestor liberation and ancestor blessing to tribal Messiah's people, because it's related with the money. But it is very necessary to do this process, because through blessing, all kind of heavenly fortune come. You can see brothers in this photo together with President Nori. He is also the member from our AGM. We became to know him because his mother is the deputy district leaders, and we could make AGM activity at their community. And because of his mother, through this connection, he became our full-time members, and he went through YLT and received the blessing with Malaysian sisters, and he is much inspired from this Malaysian spouse. Whatever she said, he absolutely follow. So one day, I don't know what kind of conversation with this couple had, but he feel ashamed. He didn't do ancestor liberation and blessing at all. Suddenly he disappeared for a few weeks. I didn't know what he was doing during that time. Coming back with, and then he coming back with big money, which was able to do ancestor liberation for the 30 generation at one time. Through this, we had a confidence to make this example, not only to him, but also to the others. Now he is ready to disappear again for next ancestor blessing for all 100 days later. It is good for us to do this with our knowing, because he is a full-time member. Are you? Yeah, so spirit and truth achieves unity through resonance. Each of us has a spiritual cells and a physical cells. In the term of divine principle, we refer to this as the spiritual, as the spirit and the body. Originally, the spirit and the body are supposed to become one. Ultimately, they have to become one. And at what place do they become one? At a place of resonance. This is like the vibration of a tuning fork. When you try one probe, it produces a tone that resonates perfectly with the others. Like a tuning fork, our spirit and body also achieve unity through resonance. True Mother is much emphasized about the spirit and truth, not only spirit, but also for truth. We need to go at the same time. Whatever we do, we really need to do our best. We really need to be serious what we are doing, and we have to be very sincere what we are doing too. According to Hashimi Moksadim, the calligraphy photo above is written by former Prime Minister Abe, meaning as sincere devotion. When our sincere devotion is resonate with what we are doing, then it will bring the miracle. And true miracle is not people fly or disease become cure or Coca-Cola become Pepsi, but true miracle is we met true parents and reborn. So Chun Sing-won prayer problems, as we inspired from Chun Sing-won prayer in Korea, we decide to do the Chun Sing-won prayer from Monday to Friday. Each day, each center lead the Chun Sing-won prayer as Monday Comfort Church, Tuesday Siem Reap Church, Wednesday we do as National HU, and Thursday Battambang Church, and Fridays centering on Chun Sing-won in Korea. Still, the number of participants are not many yet, but we really want our people to know the power of prayer. And we believe our power of prayer because of our sincere devotion. What we had offered so far, we could make something substantial from zero. Our Battambang Foundation had started from 2015. This means none of Battambang members knew True Father, and all of us, we only knew True Mothers. Within this short period, we could grow. So number 5, to let them to be grandparents, to have 43 grandchildren. What we try to tackle for next step is to increase the matching candidate. We try to define for the new category of tribal, heavily tribal messiahs. New category of ATM is have 43 matching candidates. To think about the true mother standard, even we need to think for the cities matching candidates. Of course, as the reality, we stay with very far from that standard, but we try to think first. Without thinking, nothing will start. So we try to think first, and we try to break through. As we do, somehow one of the quickest approach is to find the matching candidate from the children of ATM family. As I introduced about the brothers brought the money for ancestral liberation, he could do this kind of thing because his parents and relatives can understand what he is doing with us. And this family warmly welcome Malaysian daughters-in-law because we have ATM Foundation. We need to utilize this foundation as we proceed for this mission. What it was very helpful was one more is CheonBo. So once we are using for CheonBo, it is very natural to go with finance. It is very natural to go with filial piety. And it is very natural for kids to come every day to our church because this is the sport. So I feel CheonBo is the really heavenly revolution to educate our young people. So we develop our worship service. For this period, what we focus to prepare and develop worship service. On Monday, we set the theme for that week worship service. And for 6 days, we focus to prepare worship service so far. We set the theme such as CheonBo worship service, interreligious worship service, community service, worship service, and CheonBo worship service. So when we doing the mission, it is very important to have daily best education, and it is important to keep good human relation. And it was very useful to have the home group and coaching. So we are doing our best to do that, but still people are back and forth. And I realize in order to settle down for the foundation, it is necessary to often create the event. For us, we are utilizing this Sunday worship service like an event. Through creating the event with many styles of that, people can see well the vision of true parents. We are not only to entertain the people through Sunday service, but we let them to see well the vision of true parents through Sunday worship service. So this is the statistics for our foundation. Red color place is the place we have the church building. Ipanom, Tomoko, and Mosai district, just we are doing as home church because we had done a lot of AGM in Cambodia, especially in Battambang area. But in this moment, we focus the area above first. It shows the statistic for last 70 days condition. And this is the second 70 days statistics. It's not a really big increase yet, but it's increase. I put Kampot and also Siem Reap center for this statistic because both displays we send the local missionary from Battambang, and 2 of the center leaders are my spiritual children. Okay, so that's all from my presentation. Thank you very much.
Wow, what a very great presentation to our Mr. Kapel and Mrs. Lena. I can really see that's a very holistic and approach in making the strategies for the restoration of kingship in Cambodia. Truly, if we can totally apply this formula, I think you can succeed. We can all succeed in creating CheonBo families who can really bring substantial Chunuguk, not only in Cambodia but also in the Asia Pacific. So once again, let us give our gratitude to our Mr. Hot Hen and Mrs. Yana for that presentation. Let's give them a big round of virtual clap. Thank you, Reverend Hot Hen. Now at this point, we would like to invite our leader from our missionary in Cambodia to give us his reflection. Without further ado, let us all welcome our Reverend Hajime Saito for his reflection. Let's welcome him with our reflection.
Good evening for Dr. Kito, President Hori, and thank you for the comment for Kuya Jimmy, and nice to see you, Kuya Julius. Hello, can you see something problem? Yeah, thank you very much, Teacher Hen, for giving the presentation. Thank you. Thank you very much, Teacher Hen, for presentation. We call him Teacher Hen because he was a teacher, and then the members calling him the Teacher Hen. So that's why I call him Teacher Hen too. So thank you very much for your presentation. I think you offer a lot of Johnson to prepare for this presentation. And also, and somehow I could see you steal from my presentation. And also, because they're using for the Prime Minister Abe's calligraphy, so that's why I really feel that as I am Japanese, I join our movement in Japan. I grew up in Japan, and then I came as a missionary. In this point, I feel very stressed about the situation in Japan, and I am really sad about what Japan government is doing now. Now, Japan government is asking FFWPU to take out the status as the religious organization status. But I feel what Japan government is doing, not asking FFWPU to take out the status, but the Japan nation is take out the status. I feel like that much, not only for our movement is crisis, but the Japan nation itself is a crisis. In this point that I feel really sad, but at the same time, as Japan as a mother nation, they have the two mission. One is contributing to father nation, and another point is contributing to all over the world. So as a missionary, that also I am come here.
Red line is across the control, and nobody will hear you. But that.
As a missionary, I come here to support. So I consider as a missionary, if I die in the mission field, this become the sacrifice to support the Japan nation. I think like that, so that's why. But of course, I will not die. I will continue to live to fulfill the mission in my mission country.
Sound or let people be able to hear you, or perhaps you have different speakers.
And so that's what I think. So that's why whatever we do, we really need to do our best. And then we really need to do seriously and one by one that we really need to do our best. What Teacher Hen was talking about, he just pick up some essence, but actually what he talking one by one, even for the VIP education, even home group, Hyojeon team, even he's not really talking about the preparing for the Pak Chong workshop. We have done for the 12 batch of the 21 days Pak Chong workshop, we educating 300 people through these 21 days in Pak Chong. So this is really the foundation for us. Also, but at the same time, even doing for the home group, even doing for the VIP education, even doing for the workshop, one by one, there is so many detail and there is so many difficulty and there is so many trial. Even we are educating for the 300 people during the 21-day workshop, but we approach, I think, more than 1,200 people. I think more than that. If we approach 10, and we can successful 3, this is already good enough for us. So this is the reality. So that much that even looks like good, but there is a way for the hard working. And then also through this, finally, there is no shortcut to do for the Heavenly Tribal Messiah or to be the CheonBo whatever. But the shortest cut is just following to the principle and then following to the formula. That's what I feel. Now, and then especially in this situation is like that. So also at the end, also Teacher Hen is talking about compote and Simriat. And what I really inspire always is I inspire from Nepal. Because Nepal is the nation, even though I don't think that they have the money, I don't think that they have the enough foundation, but they are sending for the overseas missionary. Amazing when I see for the Krishna or Santosh, I really surprised. And but even Nepal nation is not good, not like strong enough, but still they are sending for the overseas missionary. So I think this is really the principle, even that really difficult in 1975, that when the true parents is sending for this American and German or Japanese to all over the world, I don't think that time Unification Church was strong, but sending the missionary to all over the world. So that's why, like even we are difficult, but try to help for the other. I feel this is the principle. So anyway, now as Teacher Hen was saying that we like now what we really feel is a pastoring cell is a really great guidance from the President Hori, and then somehow the more than the witnessing cell, actually what is really important is a pastoring cell. And so far we thought the witnessing is like we do like McDonald's. Like we put on the line and then let them to eat the same hamburger. So we put on the line to the education line and then make them as the same kind of the people. Of course, this is good in order to increase, in order to be famous. At least we need to have some formula to educate the people. And this is good, but at the same time, we cannot follow up all the people like this way. So in this point, for this pastoring cell, like home group, Hyojon team, and then using the coaching as a tool for multiply, this is really heaven's blessing, heaven's liberation that we learn. And somehow it was lucky for us because Professor Q was with us in Asia. And somehow and he never be lazy to come to Pakchon to educate us. So in this point that I am really grateful to Professor Q. And then somehow also I am grateful to our members. Somehow they try to catch that point and then try to apply for their mission. So through this, that even like without the order from the general, but they can attack to the people. So this kind of like a situation that they could make through the home group and then coaching. So once again, thank you very much for your hard work, but still we need to work harder. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Reverend Hajime, for that great reflection. Yeah, truly you're a great teacher as well, not only Teacher Hen, guiding our Battambang blessed families over there. I know you really worked very hard there in Cambodia and bringing great support for the Cambodian brothers and sisters. So once again, thank you to our Reverend Hajime for that great reflection from our Teacher Hen best practices. And now, since we don't have our President Huri, I know he's really preparing his time for his going to Thailand. I know, again, that Thailand will be very happy to welcome our President Huri by tomorrow. And so we wish him for the luck to meet again our brothers and sisters there in Thailand. So at this point, we would like to invite the four to give these closing remarks, and then other than the national leader of Cambodia, let us all welcome our Reverend Sopal Chamrun for his closing remarks. Let's welcome him.
Yes, thank you, Reverend Jimmy, and greetings our respect leaders, also Dr. Kitel, and also all leaders are here. I'm so grateful to join together with you all, and also thank you so much, Brother Hen, for sharing the best practice in Cambodia, and as well as Mr. Yubisaito for your reflection of Cambodia and also guide Cambodian Providence for the HTM and also some of our leaders over there. And relate to this, I also thank you. Also in the greeting, also Dr. Kittel talking relate with some thing relate in the Japan thing. So also, yeah, we also take some action. So even it is not really have much thing to the Providence. So just a representative of FIDUPU Cambodia, I and Dr. Kim Srui, we sent just a letter to the embassy of Japan in Cambodia, and also some UPF leaders representative of each religion. Also, we sent to the Religious Cooperation Council of Japan. So it is a kind of support, yeah, from Cambodia that we could not do much thing. However, from here we think that through this thing we can make the Cheongsong to support our Providence in all over the world. And also it is as also our brotherhood had talking about the message from True Mother, the heavily unified Korea. Yes, it is, of course, it is great that the Chonikuk Batama must be restored. So also Chonikuk Cambodia must be restored. It is same mind and body. So mind and body must be united together. And Cambodia, the whole, like it seemed like North and South, like North and South Korea. Cambodia is similar, like North and South part of Cambodia and North and South part of Korea. So this is also very influenced to the whole world, to the region and the whole world, heavily unified Korea. So it is really the unification of the North and South Korea. So it's related with that great point for True Mother to work so hard to mobilize all from the top, and also CheonBo, HTM and CheonBo family also work from the grassroots to reach together top, and from the grassroots we can work together. And also in the same time, also young people through YSP, also they are going forward together to make the whole Providence to go forward. So I'm really so grateful also to also YSP, so work so hard for the young people to follow True Parents, to inspire the young people to really to realize a heavily unified Korea and a heavily unified world. Also, I would like to conclude the message with True Mother's words. Mother talk in September 1st, 2023, AJ Heaven and Earth CheonBo Training Center, Korea. It is really amazing also that we are as children. So Mother also taught, it is the only begotten daughter who brings the providence to completion. It is completed through the only begotten daughter, True Mother, grandmom. However, a child who says he does not know the grandmom is not my child. Therefore, you must know I am carrying out providential work through the descendants of Hung Jin and Shou Jin, who went to the spirit world from the True family and established their four-position foundation. I want you to know that true parents are forever one, and grandmom is also forever one. So this is the amazing words from true mother, that we are as brother and sister. We love our parents. So parent and child relationship to build the CheonBo. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much, our Reverend Supal Chamron, our national leader of Cambodia, for that wonderful closing remarks as we are about to close our meeting tonight. Yeah, thank you, and truly we can really see the great investments and John Song of our brothers and sisters are doing there in Cambodia. So that's why I can really feel why Cambodia is the first nation to be at a heavenly Cambodia, proclaimed by our beloved True Mother. Thank you. And once again, let us give our virtual clap to our national leader, Reverend Supal Chamron. Thank you so much. And so before we finally close our meeting, we would like to recognize all our brothers and sisters who are present in this 87th special meeting. As you know, we are not only the one attending to this meeting, those who are in the Zoom, but we have also several brothers and sisters also joining us through the YouTube and through the Facebook Live now. As we count, we're almost, I think we are already 200 members, brothers and sisters. More than that, attending to this a special CheonBo meeting every Monday. So we look forward that we can grow bigger in numbers in attending in this CheonBo Family Night every Monday, where we have to learn all the best practices coming from our CheonBo victors, and to encourage everyone, all our blessed families, to also achieve their mission as CheonBo family victors. So at this point, we would like to post some the announcement. And these are very important announcement for us as we are about to end this month of October and to what we have to anticipate for the month of November. So first, in line of the announcement is that the 2023 Autumn Pyeongchang CheonBo Great Works that is going to happen this coming November 3 to 5. So this is a must that all of us, especially CheonBo victors, that we are required to attend the 4 great works every year. So this is the Autumn Pyeongchang CheonBo Great Works. The grace of the special Holy Candle of Tree of All Things can be received by all registered members during the prayer at the Tree of All Things. So please don't forget to register and be a part of this one of the major CheonBo Great Works that is going to happen very soon on November 3 to 5, 2023. And we are going to have continuously the Heavenly Asia Pacific HJ CheonBo Great Works events that is scheduled from November 25 to 26. And that is going to happen in the Philippines. That will be in La Union, Northern Luzon. And December 2 to 3 will be the CheonBo event in Thailand. That is in Pak Chong Training Center. December 9 to 10 is in the CheonBo event in the Philippines in Davao City, Mindanao. December 16 to 17 is a CheonBo event in the Philippines that is in Cagayan de Oro City, Northern Mindanao. And December 16 to 17, 2023, CheonBo event in Malaysia, in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. So these are the CheonBo Great Works that is going to happen until the end of this year. So we would like to encourage all of us, brothers and sisters, to attend to these Asia Pacific CheonBo special events from November to December. And again, this is an opportunity for everyone to purify our mind and our body and our soul, especially all those who receive the special grace of the CheonBo Holy Wine. And for more information, please coordinate to your national leader Thank you very much. Next is our Cheonshimwon Prayer Vigil, Monday to Friday from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Korean time. So this is again a great opportunity to communicate more to our Heavenly Parent and true parents through the grace of the Cheonshimwon and offer more Jongsong for the firm establishment of the Chunoguk centering on our beloved True Mother. As you know, Cheonshimwon, every night vigil is connected to the Cheonshimwon Korea every Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And so let us all encourage all our brothers and sisters, best families of Asia Pacific to join at least once a week or at least every Friday, where the whole world are joining together. And so let us believe, and surely this is going to happen. So let us not miss this amazing grace heaven has given in this era through the Cheonshimwon, through our devotion, through the Cheonshimwon. Surely Heavenly Parents' wish and true parents' wish and our wishes will surely be realized. Aju. So see you in the Cheonshimwon prayer vigil. And again, to remind you, today, as you know, brothers and sisters, is the last day of all our CheonBo challengers. So please do your best to please upload all the documents needed on our website so that we can now proceed with the national level evaluation. And I've heard that we have now one from Thailand who have accomplished his national evaluation, and looking forward that region national evaluation team can proceed with approval. I'm hoping that you already have the certificate of completion of the 430 generations of ancestors blessing, all the requirements, certificate of completion of tribal blessing of 430 couples, and the blessing donation certificate upon paying the whole fee for those who have not yet completed. So please do your best to go to the website, CheonBo websites, for the uploading of all these important documents. So please take note, today it's actually is the last day of this uploading of all these informations. And finally, we are going to listen. We will be back to the Philippines for one of the couple to give their best practices by next week. That will be on November 6th. That is our Honorable Melchor and Vilma Castro from the Philippines. And after that, we are going also to listen from Nepal, from the best practices as well. So please take note that all those are being in the list to please prepare your best practices. If you can possibly record this so that this is also for us to save more time and have more opportunity also to listen from our leaders on their guidances and also for the messages. So with that, we would like also to, again, the reminder, Mr. Melchor and Vilma Castro will be the next to present by November 6, 2023. And finally, and also we would like to ask for your support for the continuous program of our CheonBo family meeting. So please, if you want to give your wholehearted support for the success of our program, not only during Monday CheonBo Club, but also for the program of our church growth, not only in the Philippines, but also in Asia Pacific. So please give your precious donation. So you can screenshot this GCash account number 0938575837 for you to send your donation to support our programs in our church growth and also for our CheonBo Monday Club. So once again, thank you for your participation in this 87th CheonBo Family Night in today's meeting. So with this, we would like to invite the couple of our Mr. Nem, Chonta, and Wee Chu Wee to lead us in the closing prayer.
Good evening, all leaders, brothers and sisters. Please join me pray.
the most loved Heavenly Parents, heaven and earth, and humankind. Lead us here with our beloved brothers and sisters. We join together. We really thankful and grateful to Heavenly Parent, True Mother, and all leaders, brothers and sisters, because they are really working hard and always support mission frontline and always show the way and teach all members, Heavenly Parent and children. We really hope and we will do more with our mission, and we hope we will do our best and hope much success in mission field. Heavenly Parent and true parents, Heavenly Parent and true parents, I know the way of Heavenly Parent is not easy, but we will try our best. Heavenly Parents, Heavenly Parent and true parent, even we try with heart and start with our new family, Heavenly Parents, we hope we will try more and support more, Heavenly Parent, true parents, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Thank you, Heavenly Parent and all leader. I really hope we will go forward together and support together, Heavenly Parents. So now we are here together. We will try and we will support all things for Heavenly Parent, the way of Heavenly Parent and true parents. And all this, I hope we can do our best in mission field, Heavenly Parent, children. And all this, I would like to pray and report to you in my name, Yam Yantai, and wish you a blessed family. Aju.
Aju. Thank you, Nam Chanta, for that closing prayer. And so we would like again to thank everyone. So let's first offer our thanks and our gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and our true parents, Junjin Champon, CheonBo, and also to thank our 21 chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Roberto Esquito, for joining us this evening. Of course, our president, Mas H. Puri, and to all our national leaders, our great leaders, elders, leaders, and brothers and sisters from Asia Pacific. Thank you for joining with us. And we'd like to invite everyone to please open your camera for our commemorative photo. Are we all ready? Ready. Everybody say Aboji. Omoni. Everybody say Sarangyo. Okay, everybody say Mission 2025, witnessing result. Witnessing result. Witnessing result. Okay, thank you, Kaptum Kap. Kamsahamnida. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, brothers and sisters from Asia Pacific for joining with us. Thank you from Thailand, Nepal, Cambodia, from Philippines, from all over the world for joining our 87th special CheonBo family meeting. Have a nice day, and we would like again to thank everyone for joining. God bless and night. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Namaskaran, everyone. Bye.
Hello.
Thank you very much, Reverend Jimmy. Reverend Supal, thank you. Reverend Hoten, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And sisters from Cambodia, Nepal, Reverend Binod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you again next week.